more inspiring messages, please subscribe to our channels.
Guest speaker, Mr. Dawodu Gabrel. They will traveling until his consultant, certified professional. They will be taking to us on pilot as a profession.
As the children have said, I'm highly impressed with their level of skills and knowledge as per this profession. It's a very wonderful profession. The pilots are trained, they're trained to move aircraft from one point to the other, usually, and it's a skill that demands a high level of mental capability. You should be able to reason very well, think very fast, and be able to decide very quickly on time what you want to do. There are different types of pilots. If you want to, if you go to study, before then, let me look at entry level. We don't have piloting in Nigeria at the university level, but we have schools that train in Nigeria, or you choose to travel abroad to be trained as a pilot. Most people choose to travel abroad. Outside Nigeria, within Africa, you could travel to Europe, you could travel to America to get our study. You must be a science student to be a pilot, and you must be very sound in English, in physics, in mathematics. Chemistry is okay as well, and then geography is part of the thing you need to have your skills. You must have knowledge in those areas. So you can choose to go to university first because it's a professional program. You can choose to go to the university first to study any of the sciences, public geography, or you choose to study anything related to physics or maths, and then later on decide to now go into pilot profession. You're going to do specialized courses, and you're going to write a professional exam. You must get licenses before you can actually fly as a pilot. You must get licenses, and there are different levels. Whichever way you choose, you can choose to go directly to the professional level, or you choose to go to university first, whichever way. You can either become a private pilot by having a private pilot license or PPL. That means you are trained to fly your personal plane, a private jet, a personal plane, and stuff like that. If you want to fly and you want to be paid, you need to move to the level of commercial pilots. As you get a commercial pilot license, it's a more advanced state of piloting. And then you can as well move to a much more higher level called the ATPL, Airline Transport Pilot License level. Some people see it as the PhD in piloting. You get, if you go to that level, ATPL. Then we have another new one, which is the MCPL, Multi-Crew Pilot License. A multi-crew pilot license. That means you train to fly in an aircraft wherever you have more than one crew, not just only you. Other people are working with you. So it's either you choose to go straight into the training schools where we have this training, which usually lasts for like 6 months, 1 year, 1 and a half year, 3 years. It depends on the school you really organize it. Okay, some schools have these licenses mixed up with a degree. Not in Nigeria, overseas, you have to travel to. So that means you're coming out with, for example, the school which I've only communicated with respect to some of our students that were interested in becoming a pilot. You will have to study a business course, that's the Bachelor of Science in Aviation Management, alongside with piloting certifications. So it's a 3-year, 4-year program, whereby when you're finishing, you have a degree, and then you have pilot licenses. But very few schools usually run this kind of package. Most just run the pilot professional license stuff. All the gadgets being used, mechanical gadgets being used inside an aircraft, we need to actually study and know about that. And then we have aircraft systems. The power plant, which is the engine, you need to know about that as a pilot. Then the electrical part as well, the electrical system as well. And then we're going to talk about flight manuals. The way we refer to manuals in secondary school, like the 4 photo table and rest of them, we also refer to, we have flight manuals that are designed for pilots, which you have to cross aspects by history and statistics. The major one is actually human error. Human error, 90%, 80% is caused by human error. You get it now. Other one, mechanical faults. Some other one, let me see what we can call act of God. Those natural things like that just happen naturally. So those are things that can cause error, but majorly human error. Human error actually can cause. Now, landing an aircraft, there's a particular incident that happened in the United States. An aircraft took off from the airport, and about 5 to 10 minutes of taking off, it flew into, or let's say the birds flew, heads of birds in their houses flew into the part of the aircraft. And because of the fact that the engine of the aircraft works in the way that it sucks in air, some of the birds were sucked in, we call it bird strike. Okay, so they were sucked into the engine, and the 2 engines caught fire immediately. So the pilots actually, they were trained. So what they actually, the next thing is actually to try to land. But you have to go back, even though you're just taking off, you have to go try to find a way to go back and land. But I think the pilots actually look at it that if we actually spend the time going back to the airport, we'll not be able to meet up. So there was a river close by. So he came down close to the river. Yes, you can land flat in the river. So he came down close to the river. By coming down close to the river, and the breeze coming in came with moisture and then to the engine. That actually reduces the fire. And then eventually they landed on water. So while they landed on water, the cabin crew were trained to quickly give the passenger what we call the life jackets, so that in case they have to be on the water or they will have to float before before vessel will arrive to the wings. But the aircraft was actually sinking. Then vessel came, boats, another vessel came and rescued them.
What if the vessel did not land that the weather troubles?
What if the vessel did not?
What if the vessel did not land the vessel should enter the weather troubles?
Pray, okay? Well,
when the vessel did not pray and enter the plane, what will happen to the vessel?
well, either you pray or not, everything I want to believe before you believe before, you will have prayed for me, you will have for me to join into the hand of God. You get it now? Either you pray or not, if you have the faith that you will have a successful journey, you will definitely have a successful journey because God is there, He has promised to protect you. You will definitely have to hold on to that word, the promise that God will always be there for you. Either you're a pilot or a passenger, just have the faith that you will not die untimely death. You get it now? So that's it. Alright, so one more question. What does use as well? Okay. Well, we call it gas. We call it gasoline because it's actually kerosene, a derivative of kerosene. You get it now, but there's some additive added to it. Some of us, if you notice, we have maybe you use some kerosene in your house that runs very fast and dry up very fast. It is that one is actually designed for it, but some people usually divert it into domestic use. It runs faster, it drives up faster, and it generates a high heat. It's same thing with kerosene with additive that makes it to generate a high actually it's something really different, much different like that.
What does pilot study?
They study to fly the aircraft. Any question again? Do they insure? Definitely. It's not just the aircraft. Insurance, yes. We have an area we call aviation insurance. Airlines usually embark on aviation insurance. It is very, very important. It's not just the aircraft. They insure the life of the crew. That's it. The pilots, the cabin crew. They have a kind of life insurance for them. And there's another insurance package that are actually meant for the passenger, like a kind of payment to the family if there's an accident, okay, and there's injury or death. So it's all those ones that there's under insurance. Thank you for your time.